Okay, good day to you. Well, I'm Believe, your mentor, and I'm going to be taking you guys on the relief entry and exit strategy. Trust me, this strategy is what have helped me so far, helped most of my students, and also right now I'm doing this video so it can help more and everyone who really wants to better their entries and exits. All right, this video, I'll advise you guys to watch it at least 2 times a week. Of course, you have to refresh yourself before the week starts so that you know what you are doing. Okay, there's difference between knowing what you are doing and doing what you know. Okay, with no further ado, if this is your first time, hit the subscribe so we can get started. Okay, so this is the relief entry and exit strategy. So at the ending of this video, I'm going to tell you guys something that will benefit you. Like it's a tip. I'm going to give it to you guys. I'm doing this for free because everyone knows the price on this. So with no further ado, let's get started. Criteria to take any trade. Firstly, I pray to God. Yes, we have to pray. Yes, because we use our own effort and everything, but God has the final say. Second is take note of major zones, because this strategy is meant for people who already know what they are doing. You know how to analyze. So this strategy is meant for you. But if you don't know how to analyze, I have an online class going on every month. Feel free to join. I teach you from scratch, intermediate, beginners. Yes, you get all that. So let's go back into this strategy. Make sure your entry plan is placed around those marked out zones. Like guys, you are making analysis for a reason. So make sure your entry plan is around this zone because there's significance of marked out zones. That is your support, your resistance, your trend line. Your entries should be around there because those are places that get major moves. Okay, I tell my students 3 things happen at a zone. It either it buys massively, sells massively, or consolidates massively. That's the significance of a zone there. So fourthly, always calculate your risk reward ratio. Most traders always know how much they want to make in a trade, but they don't know how much they want to lose. Like, you have to know that, guys. We're not gambling. Know what you are risking, know what you want to lose, so that you can make peace with it. So when you are in red, you won't be panicking. And when you are in blues, okay, you know that you have a entry and all that. Fifth, there is believers never risk more than 0 to 30 pip per trade. Okay, this is a strategy 0 to 0.30 pip. Yes, I advise my students for snipers and all that. We risk little to nothing to get massive from the market. Okay, we risk little to nothing to get massive profit from the market. So the last one there is patience, guys. You have to be patient. Okay, after you have done your work, you have waited for this market, you have done the time. Now you have to be patient, because if you are not patient, you lose your capital, you lose your funds, and when the market eventually go, you won't have enough funds to go into and make the profit you are meant to make. So these are the criteria to take any trade. So moving on, we are going to be entering the entry criteria now. This is for entry. Now, always enter from a major support or resistance zone. Emphasis on that, guys. Your entries should be around there, being it your confirmation, your double top, your pin bar, everything that you use to enter a trade should be based on major zones. Look for a good entry candle right after you get a confirmation candle. Now, there's difference between confirmation and entry. Most times, a lot of traders know that, okay, this market is going to buy, this market is going to sell, but they don't know that, yes, you have gotten the confirmation, yes, from daily, from 4 hours. You have to go to your lower time frame to get entry, especially when you don't have a lot of funds. Okay, you get your entry from the lower time frame, but you use the overview market to do your analysis. Lastly is for every entry made, calculate your target and put both your TP and SL there. Another emphasis, guy. This is I'm emphasizing on this because you have to know what you are doing. You are not coming here to just collect money. Yes, you are risking to get the money you put in your trading account. Make peace when you are trading with it. You have calculated your SL and you calculate your TP. Okay, let's do that so that when it's in loss, like I said, you won't panic, and also when it's in profit, you won't be overexcited because you know what you have calculated before time. You plan your trade, then you trade your plans. Okay, now for the exit, when it hits your TP, that's your trade. When it hits your TP, you leave the market, guys. Look for another setup, or if you see another setup, but leave the market when that happens. Second, when it hits your SL, you have exited that trade. Make peace with it. Move on. Wait for the next setup. Fourth there, the third there, when you have reached above 80% of your initial target. Now, there's something called about intuition. About traders, you have this thing called intuition in you. Okay, most times when the market is about to reverse, we have seen 80% of your profit, like your targeted profit. Bro, like, don't risk 20% for 80% that you have seen. At that period, you have seen your confirmation candle that is going against, you close. Last there is when you see a confirmation candle going against your anticipated direction. Like I just said, you close. Don't let 20% make you lose a whole 80%. Like you have to have this as a trader. In our local language, market not the finish. Market not the finish, guys. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock, the market is still open. Another day will open. So take what you can take from what you have analyzed and wait for your next setup. So real quick, I'll jump into the chart. I'll jump into the chart, guys, so we can see this. Okay, so this is analysis. This analysis right here is from our analysis group and also from my mentorship students, because I do analysis every single week on Saturday with my analysis with my mentorship student. Yes, I do analysis every single week. In the weekends before the new week starts, we do market breakdown. Yes. So with that done and said, right now, if you notice around this place, this is a support. This is a candlestick, see bullish momentum. Around all these zones, you can see that from there, this is a bullish, bearish momentum candle here. It engulfed this other one and it sold all the way down. You can see double pin bar here. So 20 to 30 pips, trust me, this won't take you out, guys. I can mark out the zones for you. Okay, right now we entered around here. Maybe you use the limits or after this bearish momentum you entered. So 20 pip above, like 20 pip above, we're going to be having 4081. So real quick, 4081. Okay, right here, this is where our stop loss will be. And once we enter here, our TP will be around, let's say, till it gets to this zone, you do your calculation. So when you see all this, you have to eat from here to the next zone. That's why you use major zone. These things happen from major zones. Okay? It didn't take you out. Likewise, for when you are going in for buy from here, like you went in for buy from here, your SL will be at 3931. I'm using a 20 pip stop loss, guys, for all those who are wondering. I'm using a 20 pip stop loss. Okay, it's around here, 39332. You see, it didn't even go there based on this zone is a major zone. It respected it, guys. It respected it. So real quick, I'm going to get into the bonus real quick because, guys, these things, all this middle movement and all that, they are noise. Like once you get it from me, hardly it goes. And if it goes against you and touch your SL, that market is not for you. The market is not for you guys. So if you love this video, you can share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with anybody this video would be helpful to. And here's the bonus I promised you guys. Now people ask, okay, we're using 20 to 30 pips stop loss. You can do that, but everything goes down to what you are risking. Okay, write this down. Calculate your SL according to the amount you want to lose. So if you are using the lot size, you calculate it with your pip and also calculate it with a reasonable place, because you have to have let the market breathe. Okay, the calculation of your pip should correspond with what you want to lose, like your SL. The calculation of your SL should correspond with what you want to lose. And when you are calculating that, remember that you have to give your SL breathing space. Those two things, take note of it, guys. One, calculate what you are willing to lose with your SL. Like calculate it, because it's your money. You know what you are risking. And most importantly, calculate it and give your SL breathing space. Because you can calculate what you are willing to lose now, but you didn't give your SL breathing space. So with that done and said, guys, this brings us to the ending of this video. You loved it, subscribe, share to your friends, share to your family, so they can also get this I'm sharing with you guys. You have a splendid week of trading, a splendid day of trading. See you next video, guys.